Peel that off. That'll look good. Ah, fucking stickers, you're bane of my existence. Oh, hello YouTube! Today in the Naughty Librarian, I am bringing you a awesome book haul. I got lots of books! I'm so excited! So to start things off, I got 2 books by Lindsay Sands. I have first Single White Vampire, and I have About a Vampire. I picked these up because both of them are kind of puns involving movies and vampires. So right there, I was intrigued. These are, at least have funny titles. So Single White Vampire is actually about this lady who is a romance novel publisher, and her like biggest draw is this guy who writes sexy vampire books, and she's like, oh, you should do like publicity, and he's like, nah, I'm cool. And then like she finds out that like his books are more or less just kind of biographies, more so than generic bodice rippers. So I guess he's just writing sexy vampire stories about himself. And then they probably bang, I guess. Like, I mean, where else is this going, really? So About a Vampire is about this vampire who meets this lady, and he's like, oh, we should like mate. And she's like, nah, I'm cool. And she runs away. And she gets like hurt, so he turns her. And then here's the kicker, she's already married to some other dude. So now she's like a vampire with amnesia with some husband somewhere, and this new vampire guy who basically like changed her life irrevocably, saying, oh, we're together now, la la la. So this sounds really fucking creepy. Like, I don't think I'm gonna like these people at all. I thought this was maybe gonna be like an adorable story, like about a boy where, you know, he's kind of a curmudgeon, but he meets this young boy and like they become friends and they learn life lessons. But nope, it's like vampire overboard, like Goldie Hawn. Is dating me. Like, I don't think most youngsters are gonna know what the movie Overboard was about, but next up I have The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and I've heard such amazing things about this book for so long, and I finally got it, so I was very excited. And I got it for 50 cents at a library book sale because I'm a champion. I don't necessarily know a lot about what this is about. I know it's about a circus at night, and there's these magicians, and they're like competing against each other, but then like they fall in love and they do magic. I've heard amazing things about this and I know I'm gonna love it. Another booktuber, Becca from Books and Looks, was recently rereading this and she told me how amazing it was, so I can't wait to start it. Next up I have Scandalous by Lori Foster. Every time I see this cover in my brain, I go, Scandalo. And it makes me laugh on the inside, and I realize no one gets the joke because it happens in my brain and I'm a crazy person. But this is actually 2 stories by Lori Foster. It's these 2 ladies, one of them owns a laundry store, one of them owns a sex shop, and they're both looking for like dudes, and I guess they find them with sexy results. So next up I have My Uncle Oswald by Roald Dahl. And I did not know Roald Dahl wrote books like this. I mean, from the cover, you could already tell this is a bit more risque than like James and the Giant Peach. Different worlds. So I'm just gonna read the first line of the blurb because it's genius. And just keep in mind, this is Roald Dahl who wrote this. Aside from being thoroughly debauched, strikingly attractive, and astonishingly wealthy, Uncle Oswald was the greatest bounder, bon vivant, and fornicator of all time. Roald Dahl, everybody! So, this is about like a crazy uncle who like goes on a fuck wave. I mean, it's everything. It's everything. It's Roald Dahl writing about crazy, sexy uncles. I love everything about it. I love everything I just said in that sentence. I never thought I'd say that sentence, but like I love everything I just said. Next up, I have The Surrender Gate by Christopher Rice. And this is actually the first book of the Desire Exchange series, which I've been wanting to read for a really long time, and I got it at a library book sale. And it's like brand new. It's so crisp. Look how crisp it is. It's so new. I love it. From what I have gathered about this series, it takes place in New Orleans, and it's about people and like magic, and basically they sell emotions and like desires, I guess. I don't know. I think people bang while lighting candles. I don't really know how else to put it besides that. Yeah, there's like magic and sex in New Orleans, and you can buy desires from magic things. I'm not doing a good job of explaining this, but I want to read it anyway, so there's that. Next up, I have Red Sparrow by Jason Matthews. And I just recently heard about this book, actually, because they're making a movie starring Jennifer Lawrence, and it looked really cool, and I found out it was a book, and then I happened to find the book! Library book sale, $1. Like, awesome. It was a find. And essentially, it's kind of a spy thriller, but like set in Russia, and the main characters are like women who are trained to like be sexy and like spy. So I don't know, it sounds awesome. I know the lead character has I don't remember what the word is, but like it's basically like you can feel colors and like see like I can't explain it. Like when you feel sad, you see the color sad. Like it's a weird, like, it's like a thing that's called something. It's not photosynthesis, that's how plants breathe, but it's like a thing. I don't remember what it's called, but she has that. So I'm interested to see how that's written about in a book, because that seems kind of cool. Next up, I have Fractured by Karen Slaughter. Mind you, Karen Slaughter, excellent name for a person who writes thrillers. Like, A+ right there. But I keep hearing about Karen Slaughter from a lot of other booktubers and how much they like her. So I found it and I picked it up and I want to try it out. This is a thriller, and it's basically like, ooh, there's this nice suburban house, and then like this girl gets murdered in it, and they gotta solve it. Solve the murder. There's probably like other stuff that happens, but like that's like the main thing that happens. I'm not explaining it well, but I keep hearing wonderful things about Karen Slaughter, so I'm excited to try out one of her works. Woo! This was an excellent book haul. I'm very excited about all of them. These were some finds. I'm very, very excited. I can't wait to read them. Please let me know down below if you have read any of these books, which ones are your favorites, which ones are your least favorites. Let me know down below. Okay, YouTube, that's all for this time. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you soon.